Hello, folks. Welcome to a rather surprise, impromptu live stream with me and my friend Anthony over here. Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
We were here to watch some movies, and let me just see if I can find what we. Hold on. Just let me do this for a second. Yeah, because I got it. All right. And we decided to watch. I mean, I'd seen this before. It's in my collection, but I haven't watched it in many, many years. We decided to watch the sequel to The Blob. And it's called Beware the Blob. Larry Hagman directed this.
That's JR himself.
JR, I Dream of Jeannie.
That whole thing. Major Nelson.
Major Nelson, it's snowing in the middle of July, only on your house. I think that's how it goes. Now, I didn't give much advance notice that we're here. As a result, to kick off, we got 4 people watching. That's not the idea here. We wanted to have a lot of people watching, but I only put up the ad here that we're going to be on a half an hour in advance. So I don't know how many people are going to catch up with us, and we'll see how this goes. It's always deletable if it's nothing worth saving. So I'm going to see. So, Anthony, how you been?
All right. Maybe we should try the old Beatles trivia with Anthony again. How's that?
Oh, you don't mind doing Beatles trivia with it? Well, we got to wait till people show up. And if enough people show up, anybody here now that wants to say something or ask Anthony a Beatles-related trivia question, we can do that because Beatles is his topic.
Yeah. Or being that it's the Halloween season, anything Universal Monsters,
Universal Monsters. Oh, yeah. We could do that. Well, I guess it wasn't enough time because there's not a lot of people here waiting. We got 8 people here, for corn's sake. That sounds like that's Fred Mertz, right?
Yeah.
For corn's sake. So anyway, we got together, had a little lunch here. Anthony, people sometimes ask, why don't we go out like we used to? And we haven't been doing that. Because why?
Oh, well, usually when we go out, we're with our friend, Mr. Arugula there. So
we're supposed to get together with Mikey Arugula again pretty soon at some point, and do another. He wants to get a date going for the next get together where we get that crazy man opening up more Beatles stuff. And Mikey, if you're out there, officially making me not want to collect that much. I'm telling you, it's you, my friend Mike Arugula, are a perfect cure for addiction to Beatles memorabilia. I'm telling you, I said, man, even if I had $10 million, I wouldn't want all that stuff. I would cherry pick some choice things, yes. But man, you make me want to throw up sometimes because there's so much stuff there. Okay, here we go. Oh, back corner, what's going on? Oh, I never heard of you before, I don't think. But the old horror movies are so much better than anything of today. Boy, do I agree with you.
Absolutely.
And I'm trying to get Anthony to go to see a movie, but he's not going tonight. You're not going to go, right?
No.
You know what's playing tonight at a theater around here? This is not as old as I like, but Day of the Dead. The sequel to Night of the Living Dead and the Dawn of the Dead, George A. Romero. I saw it in the movie theater in 1985. This is the 40th year anniversary, but nobody wants it. My girlfriend doesn't like horror movies. I got my friend Robert S. doesn't like horror movies. This guy likes horror movies, but depends what it is. So, so he's not coming. But anyway, here's Andrea. Hello, Andrea. Let me get your. Okay, here we go. And here's a trivia question. Anthony, what food did Ringo bring with him to India?
No, I know he didn't like the food in India, but what he brought with him, I couldn't tell you. I'm going to take a wild guess here. Apples?
No,
I didn't think so.
The answer is beans. I think Heinz beans.
Oh, okay.
He brought with him. That's one of the things that I know. So there's the first one where Anthony gets an X instead of a check mark. Mm. So anybody listening wants to ask Anthony Beatles-related questions, trivia questions, we'll try for that. Anthony, I think what we got to do is in the future, if we get together, we think we want to do this. A day in advance or so, I have to put this up so people know, it's going to be on. Because people have asked, when are you going to have Anthony back on here, doing this? And I said, well, I don't know.
Well, we could try that for next time.
We got a lot of people that are still working. They're, not like us. We're retired pretty much. So, I'm definitely, and you pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Soon to be.
So that's it. Show over, folks. We got 2 comments. That's it.
Pull the plug.
Yeah, wow, this is unbelievable.
What's the time of day? I guess not enough notice.
3:30 in the afternoon. This thing will start picking up around 4:30, 5 o'clock.
Come on, 4:30.
But you don't have that. Anthony's got to get out of here now. How long do you have it?
I could stay till like 10 to 5.
All right. Oh boy. So we have some time here a little bit. But anyway, what else can I tell you?
Now, do you believe about our friend Mikey Rugula? He told us he had the opportunity with all that memorabilia to be on collector's call, and he doesn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Now, what sense does that make?
He was supposedly he was asked to be on collector's call. He said no, thanks. I don't know if I believe you, Mikey. I told him that the day. I said, "Come on, I don't believe it." I said, "Well," he says he never watched the show.
Yeah,
he's never even watched the show. Can you believe it?
Crazy.
So, I don't know about that. Is Anthony now retired?
Almost. Soon to be. Not quite, but soon to be.
Soon to be retired. Oh, we just started the show, and guess what? The neighbors came home. We've been gone. Well, you'll hear it. Listen, hold on. I want you to hear it. Hold on.
Oh, somebody came in.
Yeah. Anyway, it's usually the kid home from school, but whatever. Because we're doing it here in the living room, and the sound is like amazing here. Travels and everything. But yeah, this is really exciting. This stream, isn't it? I had a feeling that it wouldn't be, but whatever.
Hey, give it the old college try, right?
In fact, I did a live stream on my other channel today with Danny. I get the names mixed up. Danny, Anthony, Danny. And Danny said, maybe you should do a live stream with Anthony today. And I said, well, we'll see. Wasn't sure.
How was the live stream with Danny? Was there a lot of people?
Oh, it was good. No, not a lot of people. And, he thinks you're more of a draw than he is. And I said, well, a lot of it depends on what channel you're doing on, too.
And what time?
This is what time, what channel, yeah. So that's it. So I'm just going to sit here and just look at you. We're going to look at you all till we get more people coming on here, or we'll just pull the plug. Very easy to do. We were going to watch Help, believe it or not, the Beatles movie. Now we can't, not enough time, but we were going to watch Help, and maybe we'll do that some other time. All right. So how old were y'all when you first heard a Beatles song? I like the people that I haven't heard from before are here, I guess because they feel sorry for me that we're not getting any questions. But thank you. That's a good question. I was like 3, and I know that because my mother told me. It's in my baby book. I always say this story. My mom used to write down, when you said your first words and said, she loves you. And in the song, and Help, Help, and she loves you at age 3. I love that you love the Beatles at 3. She wrote this before she even knew that I was going to be Mr. Mayo doing the show and having a channel back in the 60s.
I bet you wish you still had your mom's Ringo mask from 65.
Oh, yeah. Ben Cooper. She probably threw that thing right in the most local garbage pail after Halloween. Because, I went on Halloween as Ringo, probably in October 64, maybe. Unless it was 65. It could have been 65. But I don't know. Anyway, I had the Ben Cooper, the original Ringo costume on the mask, and I don't know where that
how
is.
much that's worth in box now.
Yeah. Well, those are the kind of things I would like to have. When I said earlier, if you listened earlier, I said
vintage.
Yeah, I like vintage stuff. I don't like retro stuff. I mean, if it's something that's retro that really looks good, like for example, they have the Beatles figures with the gray suits on.
Mm-hmm.
From 1991, I think they're called the Hamilton collection.
Yeah,
they got the guitars and the drums with Ringo and they look great. The likenesses are spot on, and I like that. And that's not the 60s, but for the most part, I would get like the Halloween costumes in the boxes of the 4. I like that as a collector.
Yeah,
but don't really need everything. It's that simple, really don't.
That's basically the Sullivan suits, those statues.
Well,
Close to it.
look,
Right?
he wore black on a Sullivan. This is gray. I told you he's the Beatles already. Although later on they wore gray from Miami Beach, I think. So I'll let you get away with that. Anthony, did you say about you listening to the Beatles when you first heard the Beatles, or what?
I was about 10 years old in 1976 with a Red album from my father's collection. And you would like this. That album still had the Corvette's hype sticker on it. Price.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Remember Corvette's department stores? Well, some of you might.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool back in the day. I'm desperate for material here. So recently, I saw this here. I bought this 45 at my record store. It's not Beatles related. It's the Box Tops, and it's their big hit. But what did you expect it to be? There's a couple, but this one is The Letter. And this particular one,
write me a letter.
It has a slightly different intro, I thought, than the one I was used to. So I said, well, I'm going to buy it, So we got Day Tripper here saying, what is it here? Oh, this thing's not working. I'm a baby boomer. It seems a lot of my heroes are gone. I like the Moody Blues a lot. Yeah, somebody died from the Moody Blues. Apologies, I don't know their names. I don't know his name. So we lost one of the Moody Blues members here. But, all right, I'm going to ask Anthony trivia questions. Everybody here, come up with your own trivia questions for Anthony if you want. I'm going to ask. Okay, should I ask you Brian Epstein's? No, I'm not going to ask. No. When people think I'm making, I know people are going to. Oh, what does he mean by that? No, it's not a sexual thing. I was going to. Oh, John, I was going to. This is a little joke. I say to Anthony, what's the names of Brian Epstein's brother and mother?
Queenie and Clive.
Not in that order, but
Clive and Queenie.
And I've been asking this for years, so he always knows the answer. So that's where I was going with that. Don't get any ideas. You're thinking I was going here or there or everywhere with it. Did I show you my Elephant's Memory Band? We're gonna get this. I have when I went to the listening party the other night for Power to the People, which is out now. Today's the release date for all you people. From Gary Van Syak's wife. By the way, I'm scheduled to be interviewing Gary Van Syak from Elephant's Memory, who played with John. I have a date coming up soon. They're going to do it. His wife.
Oh, glad there.
Well, it'll work out. Gave this here. I can't see it. You can't see it. Elephant's Memory. You can't even see it. There it is. Elephant's Memory button. Yeah.
Now, did he play this Gary at the August concert that just came out?
Yes. He knows his Beatles, this guy. See? He knows. He was in the Elephant's Memory Band. He played in the show. Yes. The Elephant's Memory was there. So let's try other questions for Anthony. We have something to do. Come up with your own questions. This is terrible, Anthony. Nobody's here. All right. Anyway,
how long have we been on? All right,
it's right there. It tells you 13 minutes.
All right, we'll give it till 4:00 and then we'll pull the plug.
Oh, I'll pull the plug when I decide. He always does this. He tells me what it's going to be. All right, let me think here. What was, the Beatles' first U.S. number one?
Love Me Do. I want to hold your hand.
That's right, Anthony.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Are you all going to get Anthology 4? Well, I sure am. Anthony doesn't get any of that stuff, right, Anthony?
I didn't get the first 3.
He doesn't have anything like that. He doesn't even like the Beatles, really. No, I'm kidding.
I always wanted to see the anthology over here, but
we have watched the anthology. We have
not in its entirety.
Well,
entirety.
We remember that. Right? What about I see you got the egg and bacon or whatever we were eating in those days. He remembers lunch from there. Do I regret not going to the Beatle Fest? Well, I've said this before. The only reason I regret not going to the fest is that I wanted to be able to meet Beatley Tone. Beatley Tone's Beatles channel. And if you're out there, Beatley Tone, you want to make an appearance, please do to save us here, save the show.
Now, we don't even know what's going to happen to the Beatle Fest, right? There's no announcements for 2026.
That's another interesting thing. People are asking me sometimes, is there going to be another fest? I don't know. But Mark Lapidus, who runs the fest, and his wife were at the show the other night, the listening party with Sean Lennon and everything.
Yeah.
And somebody asked him, and he said, "Soon it's going to be coming out soon." I don't know, so we'll find out. So, but yeah, anyway, the reason I regret not going to the Beatle Fest is simply that I would have liked to meet Tone. That's about it. Okay, now we're going to get Richard James here. Okay, see if Anthony can do this. Can you help this guy out with this?
Yeah, go to any station that you see that sells ethanol.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there's another one.
Actually, I love Boris, but my favorite looking one is Glenn Strange.
Me too. It's hard. Everybody feels they got to say Karloff first, but we like Glenn Strange, right?
Yep.
Sure. Now, Ringo Starr, speaking of Frankenstein's monster, Ringo Starr had a 45 RPM picture sleeve for one of his singles that had Frankenstein monster on it.
Back Off Boogaloo.
Hey.
1970. He had the post-Burley beard.
You were quick while you're ahead. It's 1972,
okay.
But you got it right. Do you like the movie The Night Listener? You don't know it, right?
Nope.
This is what's known as more Richard James' shtick, because it's a movie that Danny Ambrosi on my show constantly talks about, and that's why he's doing that, just for a laugh. I think I'm sitting on a bad angle here. It's only going to make my neck worse. I think I got to sit like straight, and I'm not really doing. But anyhow, so that's that. Yes, I do like the Hammer movies. I don't like them as much as the Universal movies, the black and white oldies, but I do like the Hammer movies. They're my second favorite, of those. I don't think you're big on those, Anthony.
No.
Then again, you haven't seen a lot, right?
No, I do like the 1959 Mummy.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I prefer the American Mummy movies, but there you go.
Now, do you think the Boris Karloff Mummy is better than the Hammer Mummy?
Oh boy.
I think the Hammer beats that one.
Well, the Karloff Mummy is boring as hell, but to me, but I love it because Karloff he's still good in the part. He looks good, and I like watching him. But the reason, here's the difference: the Hammer Mummy is about Karis, the mummy. It's not about Imhotep, it's more like the Mummy's Hand. Like the Hammer Mummy is more like the Karis films, the Mummy's Hand, the Mummy's Ghost, Mummy's Curse, that kind of Mummy's Tomb. In that regard, I like the Universals, but I don't like the Hammer Mummy that much. I really don't. I saw it again. I was on Turner Classic or some channel, and it's.
Hey, Tim Allen's here.
Hello, I know. Give me a chance, buddy boy. I saw him down there before you did. It's Tim Allen. What do you say there, Tim?
Yeah, Tim wanted to come up.
Okay, if you don't mind. No. Tim, well, first of all, Tim, do you want to come up? Let me know and I'll send you a link there, huh?
We need now is Tom Ignotti.
What day is it today?
Friday.
He's probably working. What do you think, dear? I was born, what day is it today? Friday. Yesterday? You remember that line?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a few minutes and I will come up. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get my, ouch. Yeah. I'm going to send you a link through the phone, okay? I'm going to do that. So hold on a minute there, huh? By the way, do you like Morrissey?
I don't really know much.
You guys know what Morrissey is?
It's a band, right?
Yeah. All right, hold on a minute there, everybody. This thing is like taking forever.
Jeez, damn meathead.
You still hear us, though, huh? Hold on, folks. Just get up and I get a headache, folks.
Back off, Boogaloo.
Let's hear Andy sing a little Back Off Boogaloo while I get ready. Yeah, go ahead, Andy. We're doing it.
So,
Keep it live.
Back Off Boogaloo. Did anybody hear Paul do Obladi Oblada live lately?
Hold on, we're going to talk about that. I haven't forgotten that. I'm saving it. There's more people in attendance. Oh, shit. Somebody's building outside. It's a great place to live.
Building a house out there.
God, help me.
Help me, Lord.
Help me, Lord. Oh, here we go. Oh, hello, James Farley. I see James Farley there. Hello, James. First, I have to give Tim the link. You know what it is? That's another thing I should say about with Sean, right? Sean Lennon. When I met Sean,
His personal buddy.
come on. When I met Sean, I said, can I take a picture with you? And he said, sure. And he's looking around like, where should we do? I said, right here, back here by the door. It was a black door. Oh, so we go back there, and Robert S. took our picture. Later on, a couple hours later, I said, I wanted to take a couple for safety. I said, Sean, can we do a selfie? And he goes, oh, yeah, absolutely. So I'm holding up the picture of us with the selfie, and something came true that happens in my dreams, nightmares. You gotta watch every damn thing you say on here because people are recording. But the thing is, no, I sometimes feel like I'm meeting like a celebrity, and I'm going to take pictures, and I can't get the camera. I have like just a few minutes to take a picture, and I can't get the camera to work. So when it came to Sean, I'm going like this, and he goes, "Wait a minute, you got the record button there." And he goes, oh, hold on, I'll do it. And he takes it, he puts the photo button. Sean grabs the camera, and we do a couple. Mm-hmm. So Sean took the selfie, which I think is pretty cool.
Sure.
I was like, thanks, because it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. So anyway, so now I'm trying to send Tim a link. I can't figure it out. I do it all the time, but now I'm on the pressure because the camera's on. So let me just, Andy, you take care of things for a second there. You can read anything that.
Sean is such a kind guy.
Well, I'm going to get to that. Yeah,
Doc Docus, what's the Grandpa Munster card about?
So that's the video. That's a video of the DVD box, one of the season 2 cover.
And then Richard James.
Doc, you can also come up. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make it a public link. I'm just going to put it up here in case you want to come up. And of course, I'll keep the riffraff away. As simple as that.
And then Richard James, I got a photo with him, meaning Sean, I guess, at the Paul Bowery show.
Oh, Tim's funny. Tim is funny. You are a riot, Tim. I did the wrong thing here. This is not what I want. Man, I can't figure the simplest things out here. Where's the people thing? Oh, there it is.
They're people. They're people.
I know what that is. Odd couple. Pigeon Sisters, they're people. They're people. We watched the movie already. Beware the Blob. Beware the Blob. Watch that already. I'm still working on it, folks. Hold on.
We are experiencing technical difficulties.
Oh, for God's sake.
Please stand by. Remember that when you were
it's so ridiculous here. I'm like, come on.
You do it all the time.
No, it's not that. You don't know what I mean. It's the copy paste. The paste thing on my mouse takes so long to work. Oh. I press paste like it's not appearing. I'm not going to send these guys links individually. I'd rather just move one public one. It's not working, man. Tim says, I never knew I caused so much pressure. It's not you, Tim. Look at this. Come on. It's not working. It is not working.
We'll give it a few minutes. Try it again later.
Try it again. Bingo. Copy.
Copied.
Now I got to paste it. I'm doing right clicking. You hit the right click button, and it's supposed to come up.
Oh, in that spot right there. This is supposed to come.
Yeah, I'm trying to post the link. There it is. Paste. Jeez. All right, so we're. Oh man, neck moves, folks. So what's going on, people? Come on, let's go here.
Yeah.
Come on, will you? Is that, you know? Oh, by the way, he wants to be asking Anthony some Beatles trivia. There's people up here I know they know Beatles trivia. Anthony is a whiz at answering Beatles trivia.
Cheese whiz.
Yeah, that's about it. It's almost, you know, I think even Molly, the girlfriend of Canadian Stud Muffin, knows more with the Beatles than he does. That's what I think. But
I got a friend Shirley bigger than you.
Yeah. So come on, there's 25 of you right now. Nobody can ask Anthony a Beatles trivia question.
Oh, speaking of Beatles trivia, did you ever play the board game Beatles trivia?
No, there's nobody to play it with.
Oh.
Yeah.
You have it?
No.
I thought you might have got it for a gift.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know the answer to this either. Which hotel did the Beatles stay at in their San Francisco stay in '66? I don't know the answer even to that thing. Do you know it?
Motel 8. Motel 6, I mean.
They left the light on for them.
Yep. Holiday Inn.
Was it Bates Motel? Okay, Doc's coming up. That's good.
Hey, there he is.
I haven't seen Doc in a while. Good to see him.
Hello.
Oh, Doc.
Oh, hold on, Doc. I don't know why that is.
There we
All
go.
right, hold on a minute. All right, Doc, hold on a minute. I see you're wearing a shirt, so what the hell?
Oh, Pepsi fan, eh?
It just so happens that still I haven't cut this stuff out, so
There you go. Ah.
all right.
Ah.
And
Go
Doc, I'm going to do this. Oh, he's got the Trivia Pursuit.
Oh, wow.
Do you mind if I do this in honor of you, Doc? You ready?
Go.
All right.
I threw one yesterday and I went, where did it go? Turned out it went under the house.
Yeah. I
Oh, you met him. That's right.
at the Best in 2024.
That's what he said to you. He said, you know, not for nothing, Anthony, but I think sometimes Joe's a little hard on you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that he did.
Come on, that's my style. I love this guy. You gotta make this little whatever boy's heart. By the way, that's not funny, Richard James. That was the answer. That's such bull.
Red Roof Inn.
Don't listen to that guy. I've done some time at the Red Roof Inn. That's all I'm gonna say.
The only chain that accepts dogs and cats, folks, if you need to know that if you travel.
Then I won't go there. So anyway, Doc, what's going on with you? I know you've been doing your live streams.
Yes, hello. Yeah, yesterday, 4 hours.
Yeah. Oh, you did 4 hours? Yeah, I went on. Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, you were-
But anyway, I wanted to hear the story about the meeting with Sean Lennon and how the other.
Oh boy.
I know you probably said it 100 times, but I'm.
Yeah, I kind of have, but
There we go.
I don't know what to say really. You know, we went. You know, I kind of said it in the video, I think, but just that when we went in there, Sean was there, and he was talking to a couple of people, and then I didn't want to bother him right away, so I wanted to wait till he was free. And I know as it started to break up, I kind of like turned, and he recognized me because he does watch some videos on my channel, and he's liked some of the reviews. So he said, "Hey, thanks for coming," you know. And I thought it was great. And we talked. And the first thing he did was, it was kind of weird, really. He started to take a look about the song. He says, "Let me explain." And he's telling me all the stuff about that song and everything. And, you know, they didn't make anything public yet that I know of. He hasn't spoken in public. So I'm not going to say anything. But the thing is, I guess he felt since he watched the video, and notoriously, I went in there and I made no bones about it. A video where I said, you know, this is, you know, unforgivable, and this is bull, and all this kind of crap. I guess he felt like he wanted to tell me about it, and that was that. And then during the course of the evening, you know, we went in to watch a film, you know, where they're showing you restored concert footage from 1 to 1. They brought a birthday cake in for Sean into the theater, little theater. And then during the course of the night, he was accessible, completely willing to talk to anybody, and it was great, and that's really the gist of it. And it was just, you didn't overstay your welcome. You talk to him and then move away, let somebody else talk to him. And then later on, go back another half an hour. And if nobody's there, hey, sure, I just wanted to also mention, when you talk about something else. Yoko, how's your mom doing? When I saw him at Jones Beach on Long Island, I saw him with Beck, and Dylan. Just different things. It was really comfortable. And we have a special guest back here I haven't had on in a while. I'm glad he's coming up. Peter Boothroyd.
Hello, three legends on the screen.
Be careful.
Have you ever been? Well, out
of all of us.
Okay, I'm sorry, I missed you. What did you say?
Three.
Be careful with Peter around. He'll make cartoons out of us.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got to say one thing. I haven't said it yet, but that cartoon that you put on the beginning when you're all like, I don't know what you're singing or something. Hey, how you doing? Whatever. That's the most lively I've ever seen any of you. I've never seen any of you that alive, especially this guy, Tim. Tim. Hi. I've never saw. Look at it. He slicked his hair, slicked nice today. I don't know.
It's wet. I was lazy today, and I just got out of the shower not very long ago, which is why it took me a minute.
Yeah, well, that's the beauty, Tim, I find, of the hair being short. Man, I don't got to do nothing with this. Put a wet brush, it's ready.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, now we're all here, and we all got stuff maybe to talk about. But yeah, Tim. You really come to life in that video that Peter made.
It's got nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with this guy right here. It's got nothing.
Well, Jeff really seems like kind of Jeff. Jeff still seems like Jeff to me a little bit. He's not that animated in the video. A little bit.
He's not very good on the trampoline either. The cats are better.
Jeff makes a good space girl, though.
All the cats. Anthony doesn't know what we're talking about, but that's okay.
No.
Let's see.
Hello, Anthony. It's nice to see you on here. You've never been on here before, have you? On the.
Yeah, not too often.
Yeah,
it's nice to be up here with the crew.
Yeah.
You're a legend.
Yeah.
See, I told you you're a legend.
So I hear, yeah.
People want to.
What was this thing with Sean Lennon? What was that? A party or a film?
It was an invite to a listening party for the new album that's out today. Power to the People, the new set, and some people were invited, and it was a lot of fun and a great night. Got to meet Sean and got to talk to Bob Gruen, the Lennon photographer that takes so many wonderful pictures of John, especially the New York City pictures. And also Gary Van Sciak, who I'm going to be interviewing. I talked to him and he agrees to do an interview. So I'm going to be interviewing him, and it should be later this month. So he plays in Elephant's Memory, bass player, like I said. So it was a great night, and also to meet Simon, who is the head of the team, really. With the Lennon team and all this, it was just really, really good. It was a good time.
That's cool. You will remember that for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Cool experience. And you said he recognized you as well. That's kind of.
That was really. It was cool. I know that because only because the reason that I got this far with him is because back in 2020 he was on Twitter saying how he enjoyed this guy Mean Mr. Mayo's review of the Gimme Some Truth box set, and also wanted to find out how to thank me. So they gave the information. He sent me an email. We sent a few emails back and forth, and I told him what I liked, and he knew what I didn't like, and he didn't mind that. They don't mind that. People think that you have to kiss up to them. Well, they don't want that. They really don't. They tell you. I've talked to Simon also, and he says, "Look, be brave, be bold, and be direct." And he said, "Quote, almost exactly." He said, "Quote, if we screw up, we don't know how to improve. We want to know what we can improve as well." So, they invite you to be honest, but I think some people out there, not everybody, but some people still don't want to take the risk. Right, Tim?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, but at least you got cake.
Yeah. Well, what happened with I didn't tell the other. I'm not going to tell you this. I won't. No. Yeah. But the cake story, that's just a matter of they brought in a birthday cake during the screening in the theater room, and Sean blew out the candles. And later on, after the fact, I saw Robert S. eating a piece of cake. And I said, "What's that?" He says, "Sean's cake." And I go, "Oh." And I just happened to look over there, and it was all gone, except for the tiniest little square. And I said, I might as well say I had a piece of the birthday cake, so I finished that up. And that was that. As far as this goes, now I don't really want to get into that. Well, why not? I don't want to get into that too much, James Farley. Did they have security? Well, you can figure that one out. Hello, DJ Trish. Haven't seen you in a while. So, Anthony, how you doing? Huh?
I have a question that you brought up a couple minutes ago. You said people asked him how his mother and stuff.
Yeah.
Did he give any sort of? I'm curious how she actually is.
Yeah, no, I asked him. I'm sure, and I know a lot of people asked him because other people have said they asked him the same thing. I saw Mitch Axelrod, for example, I believe it was, also asked him. They must have asked him a few times. It's polite conversation. So when I said, "Well, how's mom these days?" And he basically said, "Oh, she's doing pretty good." I said, "Well, she's older. She's in her 90s, so naturally she's slowing down. But she's upstate." So he confirmed that she's not in the Dakota, upstate. That's pretty much.
We all knew that.
But I've heard reports saying that, oh no, that's not true. She's actually still in the Dakota, and that's what I'd heard. That it's not. That's what I meant by confirm, kind of. So you ask out of small talk and consideration.
Yeah.
But you figure that's going to be pretty much. Can't you use Lily or Harriman or something? You can't. No, it's on the wrong side.
Or Eddie?
Flip that around.
Oh, you don't want the
No, you
grandpa?
don't have to. I'm just stop playing it. Yours looks better than mine does in between there. Trying to.
Eddie.
Oh, it's Eddie on the other side. It's not Lily. Lily's on the other box.
Not Eddie, me.
What was that? Oh, what was? I like one of my favorite lines is I forget when Herman goes missing and one of them goes missing and Grandpa's on the phone to report Herman missing, and he goes, "Yes, okay, all right, sure, officer, okay." Hangs up and Lily says, "Grandpa, did you report Herman missing?" He says, "Yes, but that was very strange. When I reported him missing, they said Herman didn't qualify." And she says, "Didn't qualify as missing?" He says, "No, they said he didn't qualify as a person." I like those kind of stale jokes. They're funny.
Clean fun.
I should have talked to Butch Patrick 2 weekends ago. I had the chance and I didn't do it.
I met Butch Patrick around 1990 or 91. It was a long time ago. He's been around everywhere since then. But
he was sitting all by himself playing on his phone. I was like, "Oh, poor Butch Patrick. I should go up and say hi or something and tell him that yes, I do have a famous Eddie line that was my favorite in the Munsters, and came from the movie where they're watching Herman in the race.
Yeah.
And Lily says to Eddie, "Stop biting your nails. It's real nails."
He picks the nails out.
Yeah.
Actually, I just watched the episode of that, and they have it in the episode too.
Hot Rod Herman.
But yesterday, by chance, Butch has a YouTube channel.
Oh.
Yes, where he'll sit in a corner, and in the other corner he'll show the episode and he'll comment on it, kind of like a commentary. I said, "Oh, this is interesting." So yeah, if you feel like watching Butch talk about a Munster episode, and now I forgot what the channel was. I'm sure if you put Butch Patrick something, it might come up.
All right, I'll look for you. You're the one who told me about Curly's grandson. channel.
Mhm.
And you told me about that guy. Whatever happened to this
Oh,
and that?
the Dan Monroe, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, I haven't had a chance to do this in a very long time. We have enough people here. Let's do the secret square. All right. Who out of all of these is the secret square?
Barely a square.
Where, Doc? Where'd you have a chance to talk to Butch Patrick? Is it at a convention or a show or something?
Yeah, two weeks ago in Detroit, there was a small Comic-Con, not very big.
Okay.
But he was there, and Eric Estrada, and what's his partner there? And the reason I went was because they were going to have a Lost in Space exhibit,
Mhm.
you know, like props and stuff. And Marta Kristen was there, so she was like from me, like, ooh,
Yeah.
but she was very popular. Poor Eric Estrada was like,
Yeah.
you know.
The only one I've met everybody in Lost in Space with the exception of poor old Guy Williams, who passed. And so I met everybody except Bob May. I didn't. I got his autograph. Somebody went to a show and picked up an autograph for me, but I didn't meet Bob May, the robot. But everybody else, you know, was great. Great to meet them. But I did discover, Doc. I mean this. You know, I never finished the series. You know, I went on that crusade recently to watch every episode. And I got up to the last season, which I always said season 3 is like my personal favorite, but I was getting a little tired of some of the later ones, and I have about 4 or 5 I didn't watch. I didn't finish it, but since watching this, I discovered if I do this again, I'll probably watch all of season 1. You know how good season 1 is, and season 2 I will definitely pick favorites. I will not watch all of season 2 anymore, you know, and 3 the same thing. Yeah.
But I can understand which ones to skip and not.
Well, I don't agree with you about Space Circus. I like that one.
I couldn't stand when they're like, oh no, pirates and circus people and you know all that kind of stuff. I couldn't stand that.
Just to make this official, yeah, they did have security, sure.
You would think. They even had security at that show, and I was approached by security because I wasn't supposed to be taking pictures of the stars. So,
wow.
Sean seems like a down to earth guy, considering both his parents are so famous and rich.
Completely down to earth. Andy Nichols used the word chill, and that's very chill. You know, and that's a perfect word. To be able to talk to people like that and be cool with it. But what I found is like, you know, he's standing there and he's popular, you know, he's a celebrity and he's there. And let's be serious sometime. But I like the times when he would be like, I would say, so, the big 5-0 or something coming up in a couple of days. And he's like, I know everybody keeps saying, then he gets a little animated. I know. He says, you know, I just be 40 for like a couple more days? And he's, I'm trying to forget it. He says 50. I mean, what's that? I don't even feel. Then all of a sudden he gets more animated, like more like a real emotional person, you know, which he is. But I mean, and I'm like, yeah. I said, don't worry, believe me, 50's nothing. It's 60 that you got to worry about, you know. And Robert S. was there. Goes, hey, I'm 68. What are you talking about? Or something like that. You know,
that is no great bakes either.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, that kind of thing.
He's actually 10 years older than his father was.
Yeah, I'm sure that's not lost on him a lot of times. You know, and he made it, and you realize how young John was, you know, at 40. You know. Did I say hello to Robbie? I'm sorry if I'll put it up again. I'm sorry if I did. Hello, Robbie. I'm sorry if I didn't put it up or I forgot or etc. But yeah. So anybody got any trivia questions for Anthony?
I have a whole box full. Where do you want to start?
No, right. You have that. No, he doesn't know. He doesn't know the basic ones. He's not going to know those.
Yeah.
The old college.
I'll see if I can find a half-assed easy one.
Do they have easy ones?
Well, they must have something.
They must have levels, right?
Oh, let's see what that is. Oh, okay. All right, you ready?
Ready.
Okay, Anthony, who was the first Beatle to permanently quit the group, although his decision was not made public?
Stu Sutcliffe?
No.
I never thought of that, really. That's probably the truth, isn't it?
Anybody else know?
Well, I have mine, but
No, that's off the card here.
All you said?
I have the answer. Might be wrong, but I have Ringo.
Yeah, think of 1969.
Well, Ringo left in '68.
See, Ringo's the first to leave, and then George left, and then John left, and then
John would be the
answer.
Actually, all these answers are correct.
They're all right because Ringo left.
Exactly.
George left.
Permanent. How do we? I mean, I'm sure in 1968 Ringo meant to leave the Beatles permanently, so that would. I mean,
and George.
Ringo didn't leave permanently. John was the one that was going to leave permanently in '69. I think that's the answer.
Dang. That's.
But George. I mean, when George walked out, I'm sure he meant to leave permanently.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
What's the answer, Doc?
The card has John.
The card says John, but
what he says that they didn't make it public. That's the way it's saying.
That's the story where John says, "I'm quitting." I guess it was during the Get Back sessions or something like that. And there's
ask Paul. Do the Howard Stern thing. Yes, on Howard Stern, he says, "So really, Paul, whose decision? Do you know? I wonder who was it? Does anybody know who really left the Beatles?"
I do.
Who?
John.
Yeah, he wanted the credit in April of '70, but now he's willing to happily say it was John.
Who broke up the Beatles? I know.
Who?
John.
Oh, that's right, it was. Yeah. Is that how I said it? Who broke up the Beatles? I know.
Who left the Beatles?
By the way, before we go on to the next question, this is a good time for Anthony to do. He was telling me today that he saw a new version, just a little while ago of Paul doing "Obladi Oblada," and Anthony was doing his impersonation of that.
Obladi Oblada, life goes on. How the life goes on. That old Paul voice.
Yeah, because what are you trying to say? Like he sounds old, right?
Yes.
I saw a version of one of the concerts recently of "Getting Better," and I liked it. I mean, it was fine. I say it was fine. It wasn't great. It was fine. So if I would have saw him in the good distance singing "Getting Better" the way it was on that video, I would have enjoyed it.
I mean, I kind of enjoyed it, even though it was him sounding a little old. But how the life goes on.
All right, Doc. I think Doc's got another question.
All right.
Mm-hmm. We're going the opposite way now, in time wise. Who was the last person to join the Beatles?
Oh, that would be Ringo.
Yay! Ding 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 ding.
See, Anthony knows some stuff.
However, what group was Ringo playing with before he joined the Beatles?
Oh, Roy Storm and the Hurricanes.
Ah, look at that. And that's true. What Richard James is saying there, that when we went to that festing last week and they had a trivia question, they were so easy. Like we're sitting there like groaning.
I heard one like Penny Lane or something was one of them.
Questions that were asked.
Yeah, who sang lead on Penny Lane? And there people were going,
oh, God help me! I'm not going there. I'm sorry.
What's the only Beatles song with a female singer singing the lead?
Singing the lead.
You know that
That's
one?
easy. Not the whole lead, just a line or two. But yeah,
Or just a line, but not a lead.
Go ahead. I'll let Tim answer it.
Gotta be the continuing story of Bungalow Bill.
Not
Yeah,
when
I heard that one once. I thought that was a good one.
Is that the answer?
Yeah.
Has to be.
Yeah, that's the answer, I think.
I can say, is that their answer? One time I read a Beatles question in one of those. It might have been the very first Trivial Pursuit game and it was like, when did I want to hold your hand become a hit or something for the Beatles in America? It's and I said 1964, whatever. I said no. So what do you mean? Like February 64? I said no. What? I said, and somebody told me 1974. I'm like, what? And I looked at the card and it was a misprint. It's like 1974. I'm like,
Oh,
no.
moops. Seinfeld joke, moops. It's a misprint. They meant Moors. No, I'm sorry. On the card it says moops.
Oh, she said the blind man.
You have to be a Seinfeld fan to know that. Trying to
Did
find.
any of you see Matthew Street with Ringo out dancing around?
Oh yeah. Can I comment on that a little bit? Well, I mean, I haven't done it yet, and I gotta be discreet because Matthew Street's a great guy. I'm friends with him. I'm not big on that, on AI stuff like that. Oh, you know, it's becoming predominant. Like, oh, I'm dancing with Ringo, and look at me and Paul together with signs and all this. I don't know. I mean, I don't love it. That's
He
all.
was having a beer with John today.
Had a beer with John and another one.
Yeah.
You know, I know it's all in fun, but I mean, you know, come on, man.
Too much.
I'm telling you.
despise it, but you won't find anybody more anti-AI than me, and I think
Yeah,
Peter
Tim
knows
hates it
this.
more than you. He really hates it.
One of my problems is I'm afraid of it, and the more people use it, the smarter it's getting, and
Yes.
everybody's using it. So we're making it smarter and smarter and smarter every
We're going to
single
destroy
day.
ourselves.
That's not
Just
good.
like with Westworld or Planet of the Apes. Now, he told me today, and I knew this one. We were in the car, and he says, "Did you hear that Paul McCartney?" Don't get upset, Anthony.
Oh.
But he goes, "Did you hear Paul McCartney? He walked down. He got thrown out of an interview or something. He got kicked out." I said, "There's no way anybody's going to kick Paul McCartney out of an interview." I could believe that he walked out before I believe he was kicked out. But even that, I don't think Paul would walk out on an interview. And sure enough, we looked it up, and it was an AI thing. You know.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is getting to be bull, where people are starting to think that not only things that aren't true are presented as fact, but people don't even accept facts anymore. I've seen some things where people say, "Look at this picture of so-and-so and so-and-so." They go, "They're not together. That's AI." And I had to say, "No, wait a minute. This picture's been around before AI. This one's real. This is not AI."
I agree with that video you made about chat. I agree with that video you made about ChatGPT taking out the individuality from people's writing and stuff. I mean, you can just.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
That was a few months ago, but I can't remember what that. But it was true. Yeah, there's something creepy about it. You don't know who you're talking to, and you know.
Well, it's only going to get more and more perfected.
Oh.
You know, you're going to have the Beatles. Like somebody said this in like the 90s. I remember somebody saying, one day you're going to have the Beatles on the rooftop singing "Free as a Bird," and it's going to look real. It's going to happen. You can't disprove it.
You've got all these mountainsides coming down and destroying houses or ships that sink like crazy. It's like, come on now.
Yeah. Well, whatever happened, Peter, with Danny on one of my live streams, he got on and did more verses to Uncle Albert, and I don't know which one, but he would have been able to do the whole song.
I've just been quite busy. I haven't got round to it. I've been busy. I
don't know where it is. I can't tell you which one.
I haven't done any other. I haven't really done many things since. But that wasn't really AI. That was actually editing the vocal and producing it. It was quite hard work to do.
No, yeah. Well, it was funny as hell, man. It was funny as hell because he sang off key. I like when he goes, "We're so sorry if we caused you any pain." It was like that part was my favorite part.
Yeah, I just did the intro. The rest of that song is pretty hard. I mean, you'd have to do a lot of editing because when he sang that version, he sang it really close. I had to cut it up and time it right.
Yeah. All I'm saying, I again, I don't know which show of mine it's on. Even if you ever wanted to find it when you had time, I don't know which one it is. But also, I think Robin added some Melinda parts to that one too. It would have been great. Doc, you got any more trivia questions?
Yep, I've got one here that I think every Beatle fan would answer, but will Anthony? Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Let's find out. On what American television show did John and Paul announce the formation of Apple Corps?
The Tonight Show with Joe Rogan.
Woo!
Blowing at the end.
Well, Joe Rogan was filling in for Carson that night, right, or something?
Joe Rogan wasn't around then. Joe Garagiola.
Oh, okay.
He got it. He got it.
I love when he does that. I love it.
You're right, Joe. Anthony needs to quit while he's ahead. He needs to give short,
Yeah, but I
first
love
answers and then just stop.
But that's great, though. It's great, you know. I love it because he makes me laugh. He gets those things like.
And
What'd you say today? Something walls. Today he goes walls and bridges to Babylon.
And wasn't it true about that footage? The only footage that exists was somebody took an 8mm and put it to their TV.
Oh, we'll get to that. Yes, that is true. I think.
Yeah.
Well,
because NBC erased over it.
Well, it's a long story. Not that long, but we shouldn't go there. Take my word for it.
Joe Garagiola.
Joe Rogan. Man.
All right, what's next, Doc? What do you got?
Well, there's one that was too easy. It was like, what record company turned down the Beatles?
Do you know the answer to that?
Decca?
There you go. See, it is easy. You got it.
We stumped him?
No,
he got
it.
I would think he would have got that. So I'm trying to find something that's kind of obscure, but not too. Just go ahead while I scan questions.
Okay, I've got one.
Okay,
I've got
go
one,
ahead.
Anthony. What is the last Beatles #1 record that they recorded while they were still a group?
Last Beatles. So would it be Long and Winding Road?
None of this now and then stuff. None of that.
Well, he just said it.
Long and Winding Road?
You got it.
Yay!
You know, I think that's your favorite Beatles song.
One of my favorites.
Not one of mine.
I know. It's in my top 10.
I like the song, of course, but it puts me to sleep. I mean,
Well, I think Paul was wrong when he thought it was better and Let It Be without the instruments, you know?
Yeah, I like it. I like the released one better, definitely, for me.
Should we go back to 1958?
Sure.
He try.
When Paul joined the Beatles, what instrument did he play?
Well, it wasn't bass, right? Well, no.
I think we got it.
You know that one?
I'm thinking guitar.
Well, yeah, let's keep talking.
Yeah.
And then somebody had to be the bass player, and George was like, I'm not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what, Paul? George, you should have not let Paul be the guitarist, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Stewart made the bass player, although he didn't know how to play it. How come that guy's back?
That's a bit of a myth. By the time he left, he knew he could play at least some. By the time he left, that's a myth that he never knew how to play anything. That's a myth. He wasn't great, but he played.
Oh man.
Well, that's not what I expected, but okay.
Let's look it up like this.
I don't know. I just found this question kind of funny. So, what name was used to describe the style of drumming used by Pete Best?
I know it.
Oh, you do know it?
Adam Beat.
Yeah. I would have said pushing a refrigerator down the stairs.
The Adam Beat sound of Pete Best.
I went to a Pete Best talk one time, and he said that the reason George Martin got rid of him is because he hit the drums too hard.
Yeah.
That was his problem. He was a great drummer, but he just hit the drums too hard.
I don't believe that.
Him and Zach Starkey play too loud.
I mean, it's evident. It's the proof is evident when you listen to the recordings. That said, I like Pete. I like Pete on My Bonnie, and I like Pete on Cry for a Shadow. I like Pete on some of those.
Three Cool Cats.
Ain't She Sweet? You like Three Cool Cats? Andy?
No, that one I like. Yeah. Besa Mucho.
What is it?
Besa Mucho.
Besa Mucho. Besa Mucho. Quit while you're ahead. That's the beautiful thing about it. He gets ahead, then he ruins it at the end. That's perfect. It's funny as hell, man. You got to do this every week.
Who was the last Beatle to get married?
Paul.
Yes. Ding.
Very good. Sure.
You don't win a Beatles pencil for answering. That was the prizes they had in
Jeez, come on.
you win a pencil. Yes.
That place looks so bad. I've seen videos of that thing before, and I don't like anything about it. However, it's free, and also, as Robert P. said, at least the point is everybody got together and had a good time. I know.
Yeah.
For as small as it was, and the circumstances, I guess, I still had a good time. We did everything that they had, and even one that we thought, do we want to go to something called Beetle Brains? It was the last thing on the thing. We thought, Beetle Brains, we'll go to it anyway. And it turned out it was just a bunch of people in a room talking about the Beatles. That was fine. It was good. No problem. Yeah, in case you don't know, I do have Bruce Spizer's card here, so I've got his phone number, so I'll be calling him up to do lunch.
Okay. You can have a puffy taco or something with him.
Oh, that would be cool. Yes.
Or a bowl of cereal. Hey, listen, Doc, I got to tell you, I'm not one to talk right now, but I'm just saying. I saw the pictures of you guys standing in profile, all of you, and I was thinking those spaghetti nights of yours. Well,
I had penne.
what is that?
He said that once.
Oh, I had penne.
I'm still pregnant. Yeah.
Hey, it doesn't show anywhere else, at least, for God's sake.
Mm-hmm. I'm not proud of it. I'm
still hunting. What are you enjoying there?
Hunting for another question.
Peter, what are you eating? Peter, are you going to be on camera or no?
A Scotch egg.
Let's try these things. Let's try the pink box.
Savory mini eggs.
What's in the pink box?
Yeah,
let's go. Come on, Doc. Anthony doesn't have that much longer here. How much longer you got?
Is he eating a Savoy truffle?
You've only got like 20 minutes. 20 minutes left. I'm moving my head just like that. I'm getting a little headaches just by going like this, leaning forward, looking up. Sorry. I'm gonna figure this out.
We're running out of time, and the questions are like,
Oh, we still got 20 minutes or so.
Ed Naughton. Oh, come on, Doc. You're killing me here.
These questions suck.
Doc, I'm going to Nashville in a few weeks to see Paul. Can you recommend places to visit?
Yes, the Country Hall of Fame and the Ryman Auditorium and that street that has all these little bars that you can look down and see women riding the electric bull. All right. Yeah.
I'm surprised that Richard James hasn't asked Doc the usual question that he always asks when he first gets here.
Well, he basically said it beforehand.
Oh, I missed it?
Yeah, kind of.
Well, I'm so sorry I did. Lily.
Oh, that's a hard one. Oh, wow.
What she said.
Well,
I'm
going to say it anyway because, that's interesting. What title did Ringo suggest for Revolver that poked fun at the Rolling Stones' Aftermath LP? What was Ringo's idea for an album title?
This is probably the kind of thing when you say it, I'll say, I remember hearing that, but I can't think of it.
That I wouldn't know.
I didn't know it. I never heard this before.
What is it?
Ringo wanted to call the album After Geography.
I've never heard of that. Maybe I have.
Wow.
I gotta get more of these. I mean, it's the same old tired ones, you know. So
Good night.
it's Anthony always they're all here.
I give up.
What do you think at
We're
the
running out of time, aren't we?
Yeah,
No,
we certainly are.
We got a little.
So what did you do today, Doc? Anything interesting?
Well, I watched some videos and I took a walk to my car to see if it was still there because I had a dream.
Oh boy, you had a busy day.
Indeed, I had a busy day. I dreamt last night my car was towed away and I believed it. So I went to go see if it was still there. But I put up a short, a Pee Wee Herman short.
Yeah.
Yeah. How exciting, right?
You're kidding.
Man.
My juice.
Hey,
Yeah.
Joe, you've got too many records. One day that floor is going to fall through. It won't be able to take the weight.
That after geography joke is so bad. Like, imagine telling a joke that's so bad that like 60 something years later it's in like a Trivial Pursuit thing. You've still got to live with it.
Yeah, I mean, if Ringo actually said that, and I was in the studio, this is what I would do.
It's like the kind of joke you get on. Well, you don't have penguin bars in America where they have jokes on them.
Penguin bars.
Yeah.
Well, a whole box of questions, and you can't come up with any other ones.
Oh.
There's a fist. That's a fist bump. That's what I like.
If that was Doc, he would have got up and ran away. But it was you, so you're okay.
So, what's going on? Anybody, how you been feeling lately? Anybody, Peter Boothroyd or whatever? Anthony, how's Anthony been feeling? Tell me a little bit of how you're feeling.
I'm coming along, hanging in there.
Yeah.
Why are you telling me this? I'm not interested in your life story.
Anthony hasn't seen any of these, have you?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, you have seen them. I'm wasting all my time. You are annoying as hell.
You should stop being annoying to me.
God.
I'm saving my stomach for all the snacks watching the baseball game tonight.
Oh, baseball. I don't even know what's going on. Did they get to the World Series yet?
No, we're just in the divisional.
Are the Yankees eliminated yet?
Yeah, they eliminated the other night.
Good. I'm glad. I hate the Yankees. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I feel like singing and dancing about that.
Well, but the Detroit Tigers are still in there, and it's the do or die game tonight. So,
Yeah, well, it doesn't interest me.
well, you don't live in Detroit, that's why.
Yeah, well.
Neither do you, Doc. I tell you, you're a Canadian.
I'm right there. I can see Detroit.
Bring that on you.
Okay, I got a good trivia question for you, Anthony, and then anybody else could answer it. When the Beatles were doing a press conference or something, someone said, Detroit has a movement to stamp out the Beatles. Do you remember what the answer was?
No.
Anybody know? Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a movement to stamp out Detroit.
Absolutely. What a great answer. All I did was go like that.
Okay, here's an easy one, Anthony. How do you get to Greenland? Or how? No, I messed it up. I messed it up.
I'll try another one from that press conference. Anthony, what do you call that hairstyle you're wearing?
Oh, that one's easy. They're all easy.
That's got to be from a Beatle press conference, right?
Yeah.
Well,
The answer is Arthur.
Hard Day's Night, actually.
Arthur.
Yeah, whatever I said. Yeah, Hard Day's Night.
And you plan on getting a haircut while you're here?
Just got one yesterday. That's no lie. You should have seen
that
him.
is from a real press conference. That one is.
That was cool.
Well, listen, Breege, thanks very much, but I don't consider myself the number one Lennon fan, but there you go.
Where was it held? Like at a hotel or something?
What was it in Manhattan? And I think it was a Dolby building or something like that.
So you had to walk the streets of New York to get to this thing.
Well, he took a cab right to the door from
Okay.
the station, dropped us right off there.
Take us to the Dolby thing. Okay. And charge it to Sean.
Sure. Sure.
How about a movie trivia from you and Tim?
Movie trivia. We gotta do. By the way, we do our movie shows every Monday night. If anybody gives a shit, but I do. It's on my movie channel. It's the Cinema. You watch that from time to time?
Yeah. Well, you guys always come on a different time too, right?
Well, I got to tell you regarding Larry. He's from Canada, so that's probably why. I'm guessing.
How many people were there?
Somebody said like. Well, they saying 70 about that. To me, it seemed like about 50, 40, 50, something like that. It wasn't a lot.
There. Andy
Well,
Nichols.
that's going to be by invitation only, right?
Yeah. Invitation, you bring a guest,
Robert S. must have went, me?
Yeah, Robert S. He was the lucky one.
You could have taken Mikey Arugula or something like that.
Yeah, I don't think he would be interested, honestly.
He probably tried to keep the cake.
He tried to take Sean home with him and put him on a shelf.
Sure.
The ultimate memento.
Richard James, I don't know that to be true. I don't know that to be true at all.
Get his phone out and be like, can you name the 4 Beatles?
Yeah. We say that to Sean. Can you
I was
name
eating a Scotch, yeah.
Can you name a Beatles song?
Got Sean Lennon here with me. Can you name the 4 Beatles? Well done.
The Beatles. And I'm still supposed to do a live stream tomorrow. This might be it. I don't know if I want to do another one tomorrow again.
Oh, come on. These are fun, especially when they last 4 hours.
Oh
yeah, that was exciting. We weren't bored at all by the end.
We were so bored, we even went shirtless.
Don't worry, I know who that is. I do know who that is. It's Marty. But I guess it's one thing to do that stuff over at my retirement channel. It's another thing to do it here. Just so you know.
Is that true? What Richard James said?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if she got an invite to the party. She might have.
Did you see that?
Yeah, oh yeah, she did.
Only Skylar Moody knows for sure.
Could have been. Could have been. Who knows?
Fact.
Everybody was very impressed by you, meaning Sean.
All right, we'll have to lay it on thick, Anthony. You play humble. What are you going to do? I mean, it was a thrill. I mean, you're talking about, I started my channel 13 years ago, and I got to that point. I think that I'm pretty satisfied about that. That's, to put it modestly. It's we live in a world where you're not supposed to exude any kind of satisfaction or anything. You don't want to be over the top, but I'm happy about it.
Absolutely.
So what's going on, boys? Come on. Yeah, Pete Best I met. He was a Beatle. That's it. And I got close to Paul and Ringo a couple of times, but nothing happened out of it.
Met Linda at least.
Linda, Yoko, Patty, Boyd. I just never met Barbara Bach or Maureen or Ringo. I get the other wives that I met.
I get, between feet of them, but never talked to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stood next to Patty Boyd when she came out of the washroom. She was right there.
You didn't ask her if everything went all right or anything like that?
No, I didn't bother. It was like, Patty Boyd right beside me. Cool. No? And here people were standing in line to get to see her, and all I had to do was just stand in one spot, and she came and stood like, oh, wow. So, oh, well.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Always remember my brush with Mark Lewison in the elevator with his pockets full of bananas.
What was that? You tell that story again.
Oh, that was at the Beetle Fest 2023, I guess, right? And I was going up and down the elevator because that's how the fest was. And I was in the elevator, and Mark Lewison standing right next to me and going like, oh, Mark Lewison, and what do you got all these bananas in your pockets for?
So you're just happy to see me?
I didn't want to go there, but yeah, he looked like he raided the banana bowl or something. It was pockets full of bananas.
Doc, did you see that I bought this?
No, I did not see you bought that.
Yeah, I bought I know you love Seinfeld.
It's empty.
Well, I got the whole thing here. I took the thing out to watch, but it's $10 for the whole thing.
Woo!
And the best part is it was used, but they had 2 copies, and I asked, "Can I go through?" And it wasn't easy. I'm going to try to show you this. All the pages are in there, all the discs.
Okay.
And I said, "Can I go through both and pick out the best discs?" Because if some look more scratchy or scuffed for a certain
that's why it was $10. It's abused.
So I was able to. I got a nice. I already watched. Well, the first season is nothing. It's only one. What is it? Like 3 or 4 shows.
5 episodes.
Yeah, and then I watched Stranded, The Statue. We watched like 1, 2. Or season 2. We're on. The next one I got to watch is. Let's see. I'm up to the heart attack, episode 11. George has a heart attack or something. Thinks he does. I mean, I see this on TV all the time. Well, the thing is, Breach, we've been through this before, and I'm not going to bat this around. I told you the truth about the Mal Evans interview where he said that, and did he ever get the royalties? I don't know about that. I'm not saying he did. I'm saying that Mal Evans said that Paul McCartney told him back in the '60s. Let's leave these 2 songs, please, Lennon-McCartney instead of Lennon-McCartney-Evans. Would that be okay? But you'll still get your royalties. And he said, oh, that's fine. He didn't care. He just was happy to be friends with the Beatles. Whether he actually got royalties, I'm not claiming that. I have no idea if he did or not. And in the book, I thought it might be and said no, but I don't know.
Poor Mal.
Anthony's got to go. So, Anthony, what I'm going to do here is... do you have to get anything, or you can just leave, or get the hell out of here, or what's the deal?
Good. He's gonna take Grandpa.
Well, we can still stay here though. Even though, wait a minute, I just gotta fix this. I don't know how we're gonna arrange this. How do I do that? With checking my angles and stuff without. I don't know.
It's nearly 10 p.m. now. I've got to get off, but nice to see you.
Oh, geez, Peter. Well, anyway, thanks for coming.
All right, nice to see you, Anthony, as well.
You too, Peter. Thank you.
Guys.
All right.
All right, Doc and Tim, I'll see you. It was a pleasure.
Yep. Nice seeing you, Anthony.
So long, Anthony. It's Brit Spaghetti Day. Oy vey, I don't know what's going to show in the background.
Make sure your background is
the dollhouse shows. See, I told you.
The doll.
My girlfriend collects dollhouses and things. That's one dollhouse. And I got records. You can see on the side of the dolls, there are records still in there as well as my room. Mm-hmm. That is some cabinet, I'll tell you that. That is really a hefty cabinet. It really holds.
I'll talk to you soon, guy.
Yeah. Right? All right, Anthony. So we'll talk about when we're getting together again, huh?
Ciao for now.
Yeah. Come on back anytime you like.
You bring all your garbage with you, Annie?
Yeah, I threw that out before.
Jeez, Jimmy, yeah, that little girl.
No, I'm watching Pee Wee Herman at the moment, so
Yeah. Oh, you are, huh?
yeah, that's my supper time viewing for the last, well, I guess for the last month, I guess.
There's the side of the couch where I put the towel over it. If you can see where that's my side where I sleep. I sometimes recline it back. And why I think I've got this issue that I've got, but I've been in the bed now instead. But sometimes I like watching TV and just let it drift off.
I use the famous couch when Eddie's not there.
Oh, you got it made.
Yes. Yes,
Are
I
you
am
watching?
watching Pee Wee's Playhouse. Yes, I'm about, I'd say a third of the way through at this point.
Sure.
Roughly a third of the way through. Maybe
Yeah.
a quarter, because I intend to watch the Christmas thing at the end. So roughly a quarter of the way through. And after that, I don't know.
Yeah.
What should I watch? Mork and Mindy? Did Anthony take a roll of paper?
Well, I'll bet you're gonna watch that guy.
Did he take some napkins with him? I'm sure he takes some napkins.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, that guy's got more balls than a Christmas tree. Let me tell you. Yeah, I don't see. I think my towels are still intact, but I look to make sure, you know. So, yes, indeed. So, did you guys run out and get the Power to the People CD or album?
No.
No.
Oh man,
Not interested. Nah. Yeah. I was never a fan of Lennon's earlier stuff.
mm-hmm.
A song here or there, but I just never found it like good.
Mm-hmm.
Really, I'm the opposite. I think it's the
You
earlier stuff.
should be running out to buy.
Stuff he really did. I don't like the rest of it for the most part.
I don't know. He lived so short period of time. I consider it all early stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I know what you mean. Just to distinguish
For me,
one from
the
the other.
first couple of years, and then he got kind of adult contemporary by Mind Games, and that's not really
He did, and that was, who knows what he would have been doing had he still been around. I mean, another like 15 albums or something, 10 albums. But yeah, that's where his head was at. Yep. Adult contemporary Lennon.
No, I didn't go shopping.
I wouldn't have anywhere to go shopping. There's no one within probably 60 miles of me that's carrying that. At least that far, probably a lot farther.
No, Jim Farley. It's not that I don't like David Gilmour. It's just the idea that he will not be appearing on my station. I've got Pink Floyd stuff. That's fine, but he will not be appearing on my channel. Sorry.
He's not going to do an interview or anything?
No.
I wonder if I could like straighten this out anymore. Would that do it if I move over this way? Over that way? Stay where I am. I'm on the corner of the screen, but it doesn't matter. Not going to be on that long, I guess, but...
No, we need more questions. Let's go. How many people are out there?
Yeah, it's dead here today, but it's 5 o'clock. A lot of you should be getting out of work by now. 5 o'clock Eastern time, I mean. Eastern time. Well, nothing happens. I'll just pull the plug,
When's that fest in New Jersey coming up? There's still no word about that?
They haven't announced anything. Mark Lapidus was at the fest, and sometimes he doesn't like being asked. People ask him, when is it, somebody said to him, when is there going to be another fest? And when is he goes, people keep asking me that. Yeah, well, because they want to know, because they want to go. And somebody said he said there'll be an announcement soon. I don't know if that's true. And, it might not be. it might not be March. It doesn't have to be March. It's been traditionally March in Jersey, but it could be April, May, June. Well, then again, they're going to do the Chicago Fest. Anyway, by the way, do you know who directed this movie? Beware of the Blob. Very interesting if you don't know who directed it.
Alfred Hitchcock.
No.
J.R. Ewing.
Cute.
I'm serious.
Well, it's...
Major Tony Nelson.
Yeah, I bet.
You don't believe me? Larry Hagman directed Beware the Blob.
Who stars in that thing?
Everybody. Dick Van Patten's in it.
Ooh.
Cindy Williams is in it.
Stars studded.
Carol Lindley is in it. Shelley Berman.
Ooh.
Godfrey Cambridge. It's one of those movies that Robert Walker, who played the Charlie X kid in Star Trek that looks down like that, he's in it. This is, a fun movie. I enjoy this more than the original Blob, to tell you the truth. Okay, but it's not a great movie at all. But it's I have fun with it. So.
Wow, Cindy Williams was in it. Ooh.
Burgess Meredith has a small part.
Ooh.
So it's like a who's who kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, a who's who of these celebrities.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, Larry Hagman's in it.
Larry Hagman also has a cameo in it in addition to directing it.
So is this a comedy or what is this?
It has comedy moments in it. It works as a serious film, but it's kind of like funny too. In a place. But yeah, I got to get moving with my freaking reviews of these things. Not that anybody gives a shit based on what the last few that I put up.
Yeah, I plan on having Larry Hagman on my show soon.
Yeah. I almost got to meet him. That's another one I almost got to meet. One time, I guess the 1990s it was, I went to NBC Studios. That's where you used to go if you wanted to meet celebrities, and they were coming out for doing interviews, and they'd come out of the elevator. And I forget who I was there for. I was with like a couple of other people that I didn't know, the three of us. And while we're waiting, I met people like Carly Simon there. I got a photo with her, even though I wasn't there for her, but she was there doing interviews. And Isabella Rossellini, who happened to be there. That's where I met Charlton Heston the first time. I went there for him, but I forget who I was going for on this occasion. And all of a sudden, this old guy walks by and sees us waiting, and he goes, "You waiting? You waiting for me?" And we said, no, we're not. I said, oh, okay. I felt bad for the guy. He walked by, and I said, who was that? He said, Larry Hagman. I didn't even recognize him. But you see, I would have taken a picture with him. That's what I did. I took some photos with these people,
Hey,
Let's see if
Larry, yes.
That's also where I met Tony Randall and Jack Klugman. One day where they had the Odd Couple were on doing one of their stage plays or something. Wonder if I get access to the book real quick. Let me get up and see if I could find it. Book should be right behind me on this bookshelf if I can get to it behind the damn dollhouse. Actually, no, I can't get to it. I got like a ton of CDs on the shelf in front. I have photo albums here, but I got like 2 rows of CDs. It'll be worth getting it if I could get it out. This would be great. Let me see if I can do that.
It's way up there.
Let me see.
You wouldn't want to invite me to your house, Joe. I'd knock everything.
Oh, man, the CDs are falling down. You hear them? Oh, this is bad. Talk amongst yourselves, will you?
Ourselves. I'll dig out a question for all the fun people over in the. Which Beatle became ill in mid-1964 and missed 10 concert appearances? Whoa!
I know.
Wow. Who could that have been?
Did he have a big nose?
Yes. Hint, hint.
And then the other three got ill too because they couldn't stop shaking and because they were playing so fast, trying to keep up with the drummer.
Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, that's Joan Jett.
Joan Jett?
Yeah.
I'm
Her
pretty young.
drummer,
He loves rock and roll.
yeah, her drummer just died.
Grandpa was very tall.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And
Very
very
cool.
happy. That's
Yeah.
nice to see them when they're happy.
You see these before. Linda on the there. And
Yeah.
you got Paul over there.
And there he goes.
And you got Tony Randall looking the other way. Look at that, man. Well, I'm not going to say too much, but Charlton Heston.
Sign this for me, please.
But I wanted to. Oh, look at this. Well, see, this is like Barbara Walters happened to be there, Baba Wawa. So there's Baba Wawa on the top. Look at that. I hope to get to that one day. But anyway. And then you got the meathead himself, who hasn't changed.
No.
Meathead.
No. It's amazing how much younger he looks than everybody else in the Spinal Tap and all those press conferences they've been doing. And he's the oldest one by far.
Carly Simon that day I was talking about one day. Isabella Rossellini. And that's pretty much the ones I was discussing anyway. And Beetle Bragg. Look, I really met David Letterman. Look.
Aha.
Wow.
I had to say it. It was funny.
At least it looks like David Letterman and not Santa Claus.
And then, of course, as we start getting into 1994, things change with me a little bit. Now we get, and there's Al Pacino.
Ooh. With the security guy in the back going like, get out of here.
I'm trying to think the ones that Doc might like.
Well, I like them all. So it's all good.
Then we got Linda Blair when she was younger. Then we got, I like this, the Cartwright sisters. This is one of my favorite pictures. Angela Cartwright and Veronica. So that's about it for there's other stuff in this book, but they're more obscure people, I think. That was my show and tell. That was during my Tony Orlando phase.
At least I got my picture taken with Bruce Spicer.
Bruce Spicer. Oh, sorry. I thought you guys were on. Bruce Spicer. Yeah. He's all right, that Bruce, huh? I heard that's his last book that he's doing, the new one.
So he says, yes.
Well, again, his last in that series. I think he's going to be doing more books. He'll just come up with new ideas.
Oh, well, anyway, it is what it is. Yes, indeed. Well, I'll stay out a little longer if you guys, because we got time for just 30, 40 more questions.
What about 5 at 5? Don't you watch 5 at 5 anymore?
No. I don't care about that.
I think my picture is down in your green room.
Yeah, I'm ignoring it.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Oh, is that you? Did you put that there?
Yeah,
You put it there.
I put it there.
Okay, I thought that it might be somebody else. That's why I didn't ignore it. All right, let me. Oh, look at
See?
Yeah.
Proof. There we are. That's proof.
There you go.
And at least
There you go.
at least
Somebody
doesn't
trying
show
to get-
so much in that picture.
I'm glad you told me, Doc.
They're like, why isn't that working? Why isn't that working?
But do you have a photo with Gilligan? That's what I want to know.
Oh no, I don't have a picture with Gilligan.
Me neither.
Pretty hard to get one though these days.
Me neither, too.
Yeah.
But do you have a picture with? I'd rather take it out of that thing. That's what I should have done all along. Do you have a picture with Ernie Borgnine?
Ooh. Wow. Look how small he looks.
The glare is like, rough.
Wow.
Ernie Borgnine, man. What a great guy. Do you have a picture with Richard Keel? Wait a minute. How am I going to do this? Crushing your head like from Jaws from James Bond.
Ah.
I can't get it's got to come in focus.
And he's so joyful doing it too.
Look at that little head looks in his
You
hands.
die now. No, not when they charge for the photography or whatever. Like I could have said, "Hello, Eric Estrada, let's get a picture." Well, that'll be $40. Well, no.
Maybe I could. I don't know if I could improve this picture because this is before with the. This came out terrible because the book is like in focus and. Well, no, it looks better here than it does in real life, actually. Bruce Dern. That's pretty cool. But the picture looks dark. It's very dark. It looks better on the screen than it does here. It's very dark, the picture. But it looks better there. Well,
Pictures to choose from.
I got a picture with Judy Robinson, but my friend at the time, this is before you had the modern cameras where you could like crop better and stuff. I fixed this since then, but this one was way far away. It's Marta Kristen.
If I had have got to spoke to her, I might have asked her, does anyone ever confuse you with Judy Jetson?
Yeah, I think.
Which she still looks pretty good for. I think she's 80 or 81. She still looks pretty good.
Here's another dark picture, unfortunately. But it looks so much better on the screen. This is Kim Hunter.
Oh yeah.
Known from Planet of the Apes. That's in her apartment.
In her apartment.
The Greenwich Village apartment with all her pictures of her career hanging up.
Wow.
She invited me there.
Ooh.
I mean, me and a friend of mine, the two of us, but just for the interview.
Ooh.
So it's an old story. Oh my God.
I was in Kim Hunter's apartment. Ooh.
Did anybody familiar with Night of the Living Dead, the original movie? These are two people in there. The guy that the bad guy in the movie that says the basement is the best, safest room in the house, and he wants everybody to go down the basement. He's a hard ass. Then his wife.
Why is the basement the safest place during a zombie attack?
Yeah, I know. And the other guy, the hero, is trying to say, "You're crazy. If they get down here, we're trapped." And he's saying it's safe because it's protected, and you got the concrete, all this stuff.
It wasn't safe for his daughter.
Right. Here's Creature from the Black Lagoon himself.
He just died recently, didn't he?
Well, there are a few actors. This one is what they call the land creature, Ben Chapman. Anytime you see the creature out of water walking around outside, it's this guy, okay. Ben Chapman. You can't see the picture there that good. And, well, even better than that, as far as I'm concerned, is the gorgeous, in my opinion, star of the Creature from the Black Lagoon, Julie Adams, if I could find that picture. Oh, man, just in the mood to show these things. Where is it? And, she got older, and she she still looked good, I thought, when I met her. This is in 2003. Wow, this is 22 years ago. Can't see it that good. Try to do the right angle. I always wanted to put my arm around Julie Adams.
Ooh, I will never wash this arm again.
Oh, I have. I've watched. Anybody else that we can? You and Tim, you said the daughter. It didn't help the daughter because the zombies got in, right?
Yeah.
The little girl. Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
There she is. Look how tall she got. You can't see her. Her eyes are closed a little bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say her eyes are kind of.
So she survived.
How about Kevin McCarthy? Anybody know Kevin McCarthy? Yes, no. Anybody know Ingrid Pitt?
Yeah, of course. I know both.
There's an Ingrid Pitt. See if I can get it focused as best
Whoa,
I can.
she likes you.
I like her commentaries on her Hammer films because she sounds a bit like McCartney. Her voice is kind of like this now.
Trying to think of anybody else.
She's almost whispering. Yeah.
You got John Cusack, who's he's another guy like 6'5" or something.
Yeah.
Hello. Tall people are intimidating. It's
Nick Spinetti.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sure. And you've all seen this one.
It's on his office wall.
That's pretty. That never gets old, does it? On a very windy day in front of the Dakota, very windy. Look at the hair flying around up there. My hair's flying around. So is Yoko's. Yeah.
What did you talk about?
Nothing. It was about 10 people. Everybody got a chance to get a photo. It was very nice and accommodating and friendly, but you couldn't talk.
Oh.
And this guy, right? I think you've seen this picture, but give it a chance to focus. You know me, so I'll try to get him. Major Don.
Oh, I was going to say that doesn't look like Richard Dreyfuss.
No, Major West.
Yeah.
Ow.
Oh, wow.
Now, a certain guy named Jason from the Friday the 13th films.
Yep, that's him, all right. Oh, he doesn't like you either. Help, I'm being moitered.
Yeah, oddly, most of the celebrity photos of Beatles Brad have look like that.
I just got it. That's pretty funny. How about the very unusual Sean Young? You know her? The actress?
No, she would have made a crummy Catwoman.
I think she had the right attitude, though, for it.
Well, she tried. She wanted the part, but... So what I think I should do is I should go to Google Images, find a bunch of celebrity pictures where two people are in it, and just paste my face on the other person.
Well, that's what they all would think today, right? And we got
that. No,
this picture's not coming out good.
What certain YouTubers are doing these days.
Planet of the Apes, all the Planet of the Apes. Roddy McDowell, yep, great. That was amazing for me as a fan. That was a real big deal.
And you're taller than he is.
Well, he's sitting down in that one.
Oh.
Hey, I'm actually taller than some of these people, but it doesn't bother me. Yeah, that's it for this book, I think. Well, there's other things, but yeah, you know, there's like people from horror movies, but nobody would know. I think really who. I don't think Paul Naschy. I don't know if you know Paul Naschy. Anybody know him? The Spanish star. That's the name he uses. Paul Naschy. He's in like the Spanish horror films.
Yeah, there was somebody at that fest I went to that was sitting behind a thing and had his name in front. I don't even know who he was. Nobody bothered to approach him. Like nobody knew who he was. Like, hey, he's a nobody. Forget it.
This happens.
Yeah, we'll go talk to Marta Kristen instead.
Yeah, the Yoko picture was 1994. Wade Newton, no, I'm not a fan. No offense. I don't have anything against him. I'm just not a big fan or anything. That's what I meant. Not a big fan.
Maybe that's his grandson. Better be careful.
Maybe it is Wade Newton. Let me tell you something, okay? I'm going to tell you a story here, okay? One time, I got a little tired of Johnny Carson saying stuff about me. So what I did was, one time I approached him in his office. So I said, listen, I don't know what food I've taken out of your mouth or what I've done, but this stuff stops today, okay? And he said, oh, wait, I'm a big fan and all that. And I said, well, don't give me that crap. There's an interview where he talks about that.
Hey, Brindley.
Hello,
How you
Brindley.
doing?
It's Starman. Starman, you're here a little late because I gotta get out of here any second. So, but thanks for popping in. Oh,
I guess the Starman is still curating my fan club.
oh, the Doc fan club.
Yeah, he was at one time. I don't know whether he still is or not. I did have a fan club.
Yeah.
You say hello and we say goodbye.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, oh man. Why don't I just stop and do my review of Beware the Blob already? Because nobody will watch it. That's why. Yes.
I know there's all these reviews you're doing, like, here's a review of such and such, and going, I've never even heard of that movie.
You know, I mean, I'm really thinking I'm going to go back to the thing where you do. I think what does better is when you say movies I've watched lately, and you have like, people do that. They have like a 10, 15-minute video where they got like 10 movies they watch. They quickly just give a little bit about it. I'm writing a list for October. I'm just writing everything down. I've sometimes thought of doing that here on my main channel, like saying, here's, even though it has nothing to do with music or the Beatles, say, here's what I watched, movies if you're interested this month. And if you want to see more detail of these, go over to my movie channel where I go a little bit more. They're not just quick synopsis, they're a little more in detail. So that's what I was thinking of doing, to plug the other channel as well. But, yeah.
I just looked to see how many watched my latest video. 45.
Is that
Wow.
Well? Is that when did you do like back? Did you do it backwards? That's the question.
Oh no, it wasn't backwards.
No, I mean, I'm just those ones I never understood those backwards, or song lyrics, TV show song lyrics.
Those do well, if you can believe that.
There you go.
No, I have to clean them. And there's so many that I've been putting it off. I have to clean them first.
How are you going to clean them? Are you going to use the Ronco record vacuum or sit there
I
and
have
scrub
my own method of cleaning 45s.
The paint or whatever, something. That's going to take a while.
Yeah.
The hell was that?
A motorcycle going by my house.
Oh, really? That was yours? Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
It's usually quiet there.
No, it's not. People think it is. It's not. I've got the guy next door has the loudest motorcycle I ever heard, and he likes to start it up early in the morning sometimes.
There's an LP going around of Toot and Snore. No, the CD is all I want or need for that thing. That's for sure. I don't need anything. I never play that.
I don't need it. I don't need that on vinyl. I don't even need it on CD. An MP3
It's unlistenable.
Yeah.
You just listen to it just for historic reasons, then say, "Oh, this sucks," and then never listen to it again.
Yeah, the only thing I remember about a Toot and a Snort is John keeps complaining about his headphones not working, and they were working before, and now they're not working. And
yeah, I've always got the impression that he's nervous and he doesn't really want to commit to like just singing with Paul there and everybody looking at them.
Yeah.
I
don't use my shop vac thing for 45s.
Some unofficial label like KTEL or
It
something.
would have to be unofficial.
Or VJ.
It's never going to come out for good reason. It's atrocious.
Time to listen to that Munster CD, Joe.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to take it out right now, as a matter of fact. Maybe I'll put it on tonight. Hold on. Hey, this October, I'm doing it. Hold on. I'm not kidding. Wait a minute.
3 years later.
I got it right behind me. Here it is. Oh, yeah. I got CDs up there.
Ta-da. Two records even. 2. One for each season.
The Monsters television soundtrack. It looks burned. I mean, not burned.
Like, what have you been doing to those things?
I didn't mean burned. I meant like,
It's homemade. It's homemade. Like, I don't know where you would go to buy that stuff, but I think it was you listen to that thing, you can just about imagine the scene in your head. Just, I know where that music's from. That's from the scene that blah 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 blah.
Yeah. Well, it's time to get it on. I mean, I'm going to, because it is Halloween season, and I am watching the Monsters. I'm going through the series on DVD.
Perfect.
It's a perfect time. Maybe I can even talk about it on my movie channel, possibly.
Could be, yeah. It's a video.
Now, where'd you get this from, Doc?
I think Stephen Schnee sent me the files. And
okay.
I think that's how that. It's been a while since that, so I think that's how I got them. Thank you, Stephen Schnee, wherever you are. We burn them, we rip them, we throw them.
Absolutely.
And actual soundtrack files. It's not like that Bohunks do the little rap.
That's incredible. I mean, that's why I should really get this thing on already.
Like it's the actual. I would love to have the Batman soundtrack, 1966. I'd love to have that, but all the villain theme songs and all the little, like when they're in danger, whatever they would play underneath that. I'd love to have that. All the Neil Hefti stuff. Or no, I'm sorry, the other guy, Nelson Riddle. Nelson Riddle. I didn't care much for the other guy.
You don't like the Batman theme?
No. I'm talking about the underscore stuff. All the Nelson Riddle stuff. I would like to have that.
I have at least 3 Brady Bunch LPs. One of them's a Christmas one, and then I got the one with it's like a tan kind of cover, and then another one. I got at least 3.
Yeah, I don't have
And
two.
I'm very lucky because my record store, I'm just spoiled by, it's gotten everything over the years. And I just sold more records yesterday, selling records again. But certain things I'm not going to sell, like I wouldn't sell the Brady Bunch LPs. It's just nostalgia reasons. But, getting rid of lots of stuff. Oh,
All you need greatest hits, really.
Yeah.
No, you need them doing "Love Me Do" and "Day After Day" and "Saturday in the Park." You
got to remember, I keep saying this all the time. People compare the Partridge Family and Brady Bunch. The whole thing with me is, the Brady Bunch. It's not a music thing. It's a sitcom or whatever. At some point they did some songs, but it's not like the Partridge Family's. Well, that's the same thing. It's a sitcom Partridge Family, but it's more music focused than the Brady Bunch. They only did 2 or 3 episodes of the Brady's with the.
The Brady Bunch couldn't sing.
Doesn't matter. It's a nostalgia thing.
It's time to change.
Oh, that's great. That's a gimmick in the show.
That goes with the episode. That's supposed to be that.
Of course.
That's what the song is about.
They're good songs. I don't care. That was a good song. That's a good song. Sunshine Day is a good song. Keep on. The 3 big ones, I think, are good. Keep on moving. What is it? Gonna keep on moving or something? Dancing.
Yeah. Sherwood said, "Yeah, go ahead, do what you want to." We're gonna be a singing group. Yeah.
I don't. I think. I honestly, personally think you make too much out of that whole thing. It's just. It's like Leonard Nimoy. He's in Star Trek, and he had some albums or something, right? Too, but I don't know.
Four. They let him make 4 albums.
It's not like Star Trek is a singing show or a music show. It's just
no, but he did sing in one of the episodes, and that song is on one of their albums.
Oh dear.
Yes, I did, Richard. I've talked about it before. But I didn't initiate it. He saw me, remembered my video about it, and initiated the conversation. And they haven't gone public talking about anything yet, apparently. So I'm not either. But there's no secret. There's no big secret about it. I mean, and look around you.
I can't get rid of records or books when I am dead. Someone has a lot of work. Let's just take it to the Goodwill and dump them.
Yeah. Well, guys and gals, I'm gonna go. We're almost at 2 hours, so I'm glad that you guys got on here so we could have some old fun here. And Doc, we haven't seen you in a while. I see Tim at least every week. We do the movie channel, movie show on the movie channel. So again, look for Tim on there with me, and also Tom Hagnotti. Put the banner up. Everybody knows what it is, but Mr. Cinemayo, which I haven't changed in ages, right? I'm not going to either. I think that's it. It's been there for months. The other one, this one here that I'm going to also promote, subscribe to this one here. I'm going to switch them for a minute. This one down here, Mayo's Retired Life. Mm-hmm. I did that because I figured, there's a huge retiree audience out there, and maybe retirees will want to watch it. But that gives the wrong impression because it's not just for retirees. I mean, it's about life and everything we deal with in the world, and all of us, whether you're working or not, or retired, and young or old. And all my rant videos are from. I always say, if anybody likes my rant videos, and some people do, I'm not doing the rant videos here anymore. I'm doing the rant videos all over there. That's like life, bitching about life and doctor's offices or waiting on long lines or traffic, that life thing. That's all over there. However, if something happens, like I'm looking for I had one video here one year where I was looking for Hackney Diamonds on CD, and the stores weren't getting them, and I was furious. I did a rant. That's more of a music related thing. If I couldn't find Ringo's album or something, I'm screaming about it, that would be here, but what's the bottom thing? You got to subscribe to all channels.
Just all 3. Yeah.
And for the last time, well, not the last time, but one of the last times, if people like Danny, my friend Danny and I, when we go on, that's the channel we go on, Mayo's Retired Life, which is going to, that one, as I say, may change. I want it to be something just to reflect life in general, like lifestyle thing in general, not so much retiree, you know. But because it's not working, you know, as far as people retirees.
Two old guys talking. That sounds retired to me.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's my Thanksgiving on the weekend.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. What do I know? Jeez.
Which means there will be no Sunday chat party this coming weekend because I gotta do.
Yeah, well, that's right. Promote. Yeah, that's right. You got to remember, Doc is over at his channel, Doc Docus, where he does 2 live streams a week, and Tim Allen has the Snap Crackle Pop Variety Hour, Music Hour,
Vinyl Hour, and my channel is back up and running. I posted a video a couple of days ago. It's an old one from more than a year ago, probably, but it's never been posted before. So
yes, we're all celebrities here.
Yeah, these are not just ordinary people here. These are celebrities. As John Lennon says in Get Back, we're bloody stars, you know. No, just kidding. But all right, guys, thank you. See you soon. Cheers.
Bye-bye.